New and next at 5, he is the Republican frontrunner, and thousands today turned out to see Donald Trump.
Oh, we're going to build the wall. Don't worry about it. Oh, we'll build the wall.
Team coverage on Super Tuesday. And the wet weather continues to pour down over central Ohio. A wet commute tonight. We'll tell you how long it will last and when it will turn to snow. NBC4 at 5 starts right now.
Now, NBC4 at 5.
Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump visits Ohio on Super Tuesday, touching down for a rally that brought thousands to Port Columbus. We have team coverage on Trump's visit coming up in just a few minutes. But first, a storm is dumping heavy rain on central Ohio right now, and there's a worry tonight about wind, cold, and yes, even snow. Good evening. I'm Dwayne Pullman.
And I'm Ellie Merritt. Get ready. First, we get this rain, then the snow moves in. We have team weather coverage for you tonight. NBC4's Renee LaSalle is out on the highways checking road conditions for the commute. But let's get right to Storm Team 4 meteorologist Dave Mazza. So how does this all roll out tonight?
Well, the good news is first.
And today is the biggest day so far in the race for the White House, Super Tuesday. More than a dozen states are holding primaries or caucuses, and right now, it is expected to be a winning day for the frontrunners, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Colleen Marshall is live in the newsroom to continue our team coverage tonight. Colleen?
Well, Donald Trump.
The NBC News team will be giving us updates throughout the night here on NBC4. And be sure to tune in tonight for results with live coverage at 10 and on NBC4 at 11. She is asking for millions of dollars in damages, but will she get it? Today, sports reporter Erin Andrews explained to a jury how the videos taken of her in her hotel rooms changed her life. Her testimony new at 5:30. I want to get in a quick traffic alert for you tonight. We're getting a live look at traffic backing up on I-270. This is at US 23 on the north side of Columbus. ODOT says that there's an accident northbound US 23 at Emerson Road, so expect delays in that area.
I'm at Madison High School. There's a shooting. He got a gun, and he started shooting people.
Oh, it's tough to listen to, isn't it? A shooting inside an Ohio school. And a day after that shooting at Madison High School in Butler County, we are learning more about what happened inside the school.
NBC4's Olivia Fecteau is live. We're getting a big shift in the middle of the week.
Turning from rain to snow, perhaps?
It's incredible. I mean,
look at this. A bus was destroyed in a dramatic fire at a gas station in San Francisco.
All of it caught on camera.
The legal team for Erin Andrews rested their case this afternoon, but not before the sports reporter spent another tearful day on the witness stand. It's part of her $75 million civil suit after a stalker released nude video of her secretly taped inside her hotel room.
I think about it every day.
For the second straight day, Erin Andrews' emotions spilled over as she talked about being videotaped without her knowledge, nude, inside a Nashville hotel room.
There's always that thought as I walk right by the fans, and you're as close to me as they are to me, and I think, my God, everyone in the stadium has seen that video.
That video was posted online by Michael Barrett, who spent 30 months in jail after he admitted to stalking the popular sportscaster in 3 cities, altering peepholes in hotel room doors and secretly recording her. And now Andrews is seeking $75 million in a civil lawsuit that names Barrett, along with the Nashville Marriott and its management company at the time of the incident, claiming negligence, emotional distress, and invasion of privacy.
Do you believe you will ever get over this?
No.
During a brief cross-examination, the hotel's lawyers looked to establish that Andrews' career hasn't been irreparably damaged.
You have done very well in your career since 2009. Yes. You've thrived in your career since 2009.
Yes.
They also argue that the hotel had nothing to do with Barrett's actions, despite reports that staff members told him Andrews was staying in there and agreed to give him the room next door.
Now, the trial is expected to wrap up by the end of the week. You can check NBC4i.com for updates.
It's far from over.
A funeral today for the police officer shot and killed in Virginia just one day after being sworn in. A massive police procession last night. Ashley Gwindon was one of 3 officers shot Saturday while responding to a domestic violence call. The other 2 officers are expected to survive. A suspect Ronald Hamilton is in jail facing a capital murder charge. His wife, Crystal Hamilton, was shot and killed before police arrived.
Too traumatized to testify.
A fight to hold off the Zika virus. Health experts in Ohio met today to walk through their plan of attack if Zika spreads to our state. The Ohio Department of Health got everyone around the table at the Emergency Management Agency. They mapped out a few scenarios where the Zika virus strikes Ohio, and then they walked through how they would respond, pulling all local and state agencies together.
We have many species of mosquitoes in Ohio.
Now, the Centers for Disease Control reports the Asian tiger mosquito has the potential to carry the Zika virus. They're especially worried come mosquito season, which runs from May to October here in Ohio. He's been floating around in space for a year now, and astronaut Scott Kelly is on his way back to Earth. Coming up, our Dave Mazza is tracking his return home tonight and has a look at his record-breaking mission. Havana will be rocking. The Rolling Stones will play a free concert in Cuba in March, and they're the biggest act to play Cuba since the revolution in 1959. The Stones will play 3 days after President Obama visits Havana. A huge audience is expected, where the government once persecuted young people for listening to rock music. The Concert for Amity will cap up the band's Latin tour. Well, he's been working late, very late, and spent a year in space. We'll take a look at Scott Kelly's record.
Among them, he set an American record for the longest duration in space.
And he has the record for the most cumulative time in space. Dave Mazza has more on this amazing achievement. A big welcome home to him. A very close title game, and one team thought they had just won it all. The Burrillville Broncos in Providence, Rhode Island heard the buzzer. They thought the game was over, started to celebrate, but hold on. The coach for the other team was able to call a timeout before the buzzer went off. With just a second left in the game, they got the basket for a 1-point win. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Well, it is that time of year. The Girl Scouts set up at stores to sell their cookies. In Florida, a man took advantage of their setup. Find out what he took from the young scout next.